Welcome to this Windows and Computer channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Friday, December the 21st, 2018, and today in our Tech News Update, we have Facebook that apparently in early 2019 will be creating a cryptocurrency called the stablecoin, and this is a currency that will help for purchases or money or funds transfer in WhatsApp. So it would launch in India first, apparently, but this is going to be interesting. Will it take on? Will people want to use a Facebook cryptocurrency? That's another story. Updates to the Intel drivers for Windows 10. If you are still one of those having issues, there are some new updates that have been released with modern drivers for Windows 10. So some of them fixing, of course, Windows 10 problems that the driver was actually creating, and of course stability improvements, and of course some improvements for some games also. So basically check for Windows updates. If you see an update come through, it might be that, or you can go to the Intel website and check for the latest driver update. Well, earlier this year we had a moment where some family was complaining that their private conversations were sent to someone in their contact list, and we didn't hear much more about that afterwards. Well, now it seems that a German citizen says that he was sent a Amazon Echo conversations from other users that he actually could download on his PC. Amazon said, yep, there was a problem and it is fixed now, but still it's kind of creating a stir because you're wondering, well, okay, are we safe with these devices, or is somebody listening somewhere else in the world? Windows 10 Insider Preview yesterday had one of the rare occasions of a cumulative update, which doesn't happen very often, and actually it's a cumulative update to fix the Internet Explorer flaw. It's such a bad flaw and already exploited by bad guys that it's just they just want to make sure that everybody's fixed, including the Insider Preview, because we probably have the last Insider Preview before the new year. Artificial intelligence and machine learning, that was kind of something that we talked about a lot in 2018. Well, according to a study, we are just starting to use AI and machine learning, and that in 2019 that will be implemented in a really large scale, so it might still be pretty much what we're going to talk about next year. CyberSafe is a company that cyber company that looks into security of the enterprise. Well, they are conducting a study, and they say that the rise in remote workers that stay home to do work rather than go into the workplace is also creating a rise in data breaches due to the lack of training, and that employees should get cybersecurity training if they are about to work from home to make sure that this doesn't happen. So this is, another aspect. When you go home, your security practices might also go down. Well, a year ago almost now, January 4th of this year, the world was taken by storm by the meltdown and Spectre flaws inside Intel, AMD, and pretty much every CPU in the world. Now, as we are almost a year into this, what are the state of the patches and what's the work in progress going on? Well, one of the things for sure is that most of the patches through the year were mitigating. So it's not a fix, it's trying to make it more difficult to actually exploit the flaws. They also created many machines going at a slowdown anywhere from about 10 to 40%, depending on the machines, depending on the operating systems, which was kind of sad. Now, in the new year, what's going to happen? Well, what we know is that the Google Red Pulling fix is something that is very interesting and typically slows down PCs only 1 to 4%. And we know that Windows 10 will, in the next version of Windows, include this flaw or this fix rather than the regular fix by Intel. But one thing for sure, we're stuck with this, and it's a work in progress, basically. A US, well, pretty much U.S. The Department of Defense and the FBI and all of that are working together, saying that Chinese hackers have actually hacked in a massive scale Navy, NASA, and the tech sectors, and that basically we don't really know yet all the information that was stolen, but we have one organization, NASA, that actually came forward saying that, well, there were some data breaches, but it might not be as bad as we thought. So, of course, this is an ongoing war, and we'll hear more of those probably in 2019. If you enjoy our videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching. This was the Tech News for Friday, December 21st, 2018.